All right, so this is going to be a really quick video on Bitcoin. The way I'm looking at this is just keeping it really simple. I believe we're forming an ascending triangle here, which is a bullish pattern. Now, if we break down from this pattern and we break this trend line that's coming in here at around $28,000 or so, give or take, then yeah, that probably means the Bitcoin ETF has been denied, or not necessarily denied, but maybe ignored from our first date of August 13th or so. We start breaking down from here. This is probably bad news. We're going to look at 25K, and we're going to look at some lower levels along the way. But right now, we are still very much, in my opinion, in a bullish trend. We're in a bullish pattern, which is this ascending triangle. If we come back down, we have two levels of confluence support here, which is simply our 21-week simple moving average and this kind of meme trend line here. This trend line coming in right there. The last two times we've bounced off of this trend line, it's been a very profitable buy. So that would complete our ascending triangle. So ideally, the way that you trade an ascending triangle is quite simply you buy the third touch. So this would be the beginning of the ascending triangle. I know I've got this trend line drawn all the way down here, but this would be the beginning. This would be the second touch or establishing the actual trend. And the third touch would be the actual bounce off of the trend line. These are very forgiving patterns to trade because when they do break up, they usually break up very high. I'm not saying Bitcoin's going to run to 36 to 40K, but I don't think it's out of the question, especially if we get a Bitcoin ETF approval around this time, right? Mid-August would make sense with this timeline. And then just the invalidation level continues to increase as you move the trade up. So what I mean by that is your invalidation point is just breaching this trend line. If you breach this trend line, you should be stopping yourself out pretty quickly. So you can actually keep a really tight stop loss. But as this trade develops, let's just say you get a bounce and we come back up, but then we fail up here and we actually don't see the pattern develop, and we come back down and dump off, well, your stop loss should have, or your invalidation point and your stop loss should have already been moved up into profit underneath this trend line. So it's a very forgiving pattern to draw. So we are consolidating here between 30 and 31K as we have been for quite a while now. Right now we're at the bottom of the range. If you're looking for a shorter term scalp or a shorter term trade, you could very reasonably be a buyer here and look to be selling at the top of this range at around 31K. I don't have any issues with that. But I wouldn't be surprised if we do break down this trend and take a trip down to this trend line and the 21-week simple moving average. And that's where I'll be personally looking to bid more heavily on this kind of ascending triangle pattern. Guys, pretty simple video today. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you want access to the indicators that I use in a lot of my videos, I didn't go over any today, but go check out Sistine.ai. And if you want asymmetric risk reward opportunities sent directly to your inbox, go sign up for the research hub at Sistine.ai. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Peace.